Hello, welcome to the TX360 Filter Events module. In this module, we will review how to use TX360 event filtering capabilities to focus your feeds down to only the most relevant information. In this module, we will cover keyword and location filters. So, the places where the TX360 filter tool can be encountered include when you're creating or editing an aggregate channel, or a list and map gadget in dashboards, or when creating or editing smart alerts. The Filter Events tab, where all TX360 filter tools live, can be found by navigating to the settings of your existing channel, dashboard gadget, or smart alert. Let's take a closer look by creating a filter for this list gadget labeled Storm Monitor in the Hawaii Stormwatch dashboard. To get there, we need to open the gadget settings and then click Add/Filter Channels. Once we're at this window, you'll see that already selected is the Filter Events tab, where it lives on the top bar. Okay, before we build any filters, let's review the input channels already selected. Displayed at the top of the screen, these channels are what our filters will be applied to. If you want to remove a selected input channel, click the X to the right. If you would like to select more input channels, click the Select Channels tab on the left side. Along the left sidebar is a list of all our expandable filter types. You may at any point while developing your filters click Apply Filters to see your changes previewed in the results box to the right. Until we build a filter, it will display the unfiltered input from the selected channel, in this case the GDOC's Natural Disaster Advisory feeds. If I want this gadget to monitor major storms that could affect Hawaii, I need two things. First, a source containing the relevant information, and second, filters that ensure that only that relevant information ends up displayed on my gadget. A quick glance at the unfiltered preview indicates that I have a good source that covers major storms. The problem, of course, is that it also seems to be displaying disaster alerts for other events, such as earthquakes, and also alerts for events happening in other parts of the world, not just around Hawaii. To address these issues, we need some filters. The first filter tool we will cover allows you to create keyword filters. To begin, click the drop-down keyword. Here you can include or exclude events with certain words or phrases by entering those terms in their respective fields. Remember to always separate your words and phrases with a comma. And notice that you can apply the search fields to event, titles, descriptions, or both. I think this keyword filter could be a great way for us to eliminate those disaster alerts not storm related. To do this, let's type in the first bar those words which would be included in the title of a storm related disaster alert. These could include words like cyclone, storm, hurricane, wind, or category. If none of these words are present in an event coming through the system, they will be filtered out. And for good measure, let's also exclude any events that contain the word earthquake in either the title or description, since earthquake alerts are not the purpose of this Storm Monitor gadget. Okay, let's click Apply Filters and see how we did. Okay, so we now only contain events that include those words in the top area, and also no events with the word earthquake. Let's move on to the location filter type under the next dropdown. This filter has three different subtypes: single point, area, or route. You may add a single point in conjunction with a radius to specify a single point and surrounding area with which your channel should be concerned. To add a single point, select its button and then place the point by clicking the desired location on the map. Determine the relevant radius around that point by dragging the mouse out, or manually inputting a radius at the bottom left of the box. Save or cancel the item by clicking on the Cancel or Save Location buttons under the map. Just like keyword filters, you can preview your location filters once saved by pressing the Apply Filters button. A polygon can be added to create an area or zone to filter your channel's feed by first clicking Add Area and then adding the vertices of your desired polygon. Finally, finish the polygon by clicking the first point you placed on the map. To further increase the coverage, use the radius feature, and then save or cancel the filter just like before. The last location filter, a route, can be drawn on the map to indicate a particular route or path with which you are concerned. To place a route on the map, click Add Route. Place the segments of your route by clicking on their desired locations. To finish the line, simply click on the last point you added. When you have saved a location filter, single point area or route, a location card will appear in the location dropdown. You can remove any location filter by clicking the X at the top right of the location card. Location filters can only be used if input channels contain location data. We can check if our source has location data by referencing the Selected Channels bar at the top of the screen. And yes, our input channel does have location data. Now that we know we can use the location filters, let's create a single point filter to further improve our gadget. To capture only relevant storm alerts, I want to create a location filter centered on Hawaii that covers any alerts reported within a certain distance of the island chain, say anywhere in the Central Pacific region. To do this, I'm going to add a single point on the island of Oahu, and then adjust the radius by entering a kilometer-sized number in the radius box. Let's try some numbers out and see what's appropriate to cover the Central Pacific range. Say 5,000? Okay, let's reference the map and see if that's worked. Zoom out here. Okay, that's covering most of the Central Pacific, maybe even a little further. But I think that is completely fine. So we're just going to save that. And then let's apply the filter and preview what our results are. Go to list view. We're now only getting alerts for storms that are occurring in our region. And thanks to our keyword filter, we're only getting those storms and no flooding or earthquake alerts. So I think our filters have worked beautifully to help us to distill down to the only relevant information. With two simple yet powerful filters, we have now successfully created a custom Hawaii-focused storm monitoring gadget for our dashboard. We have also covered all the filtering skills you need to create your own custom-tailored feeds. You are now uniquely situated to combine the TX360 product and an insider perspective to create and supply the vital intelligence your organization needs. As a brief aside, we will not be covering the standard attributes, asset proximity, or advanced settings filter tools here. For further information on any of the TX360 filters, please reference the Filter Events page on the Help site. That concludes the TX360 Filter Events module. Thank you very much for watching.